Welcome back to the channel. In this episode, ChatGPT has chosen to continue to go directly toward the main quests. There are still side quests available at this time in the open world, but ChatGPT seems to be focusing on the main narrative.
Hey there, dollface. Interest you in a preem BD?
I question the offer of a Braindon spam the guard. I would inquire about the purpose and potential implications of engaging in a BD, seeking to gather more information before making a decision.
Synaptic acting A-listers, no washed-up virtue porn boy toys or blow-up dolls here.
Auteur stuff. It'll grip your heart and blow your nerves right out of your body. Pure bit-based ecstasy. That's why people come here.
Clearly know how to sell it.
Not a sales pitch, it's a warning. I'll give you one word. Bespoke. Not for everyone's synapses.
Think you can handle it?
I would accept the offer to try the top-shelf Braindon Speeds. Exploring new experiences and technologies in Night City can often provide valuable insights and potential advantages.
Couple of things you need to know first. Severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping.
Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you? Like I don't know.
Door's open. Have fun, doll.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Hey!
Get you something.
I would choose to show the bartender that I'm a big tipper, utilizing my speech skill to demonstrate my generosity and willingness to compensate for valuable information.
Who's asking?
By displaying my financial capability and appreciation for excellent service.
A big tipper. Generous when I get the answers I'm looking for.
Appreciate the gesture, truly. But afraid I don't get paid to talk. Opposite, actually.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one. Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
I would choose to be friendly and engage in some casual conversation with Evelyn before diving into business matters. Establishing a rapport and building a positive relationship can often lead to more open and cooperative interactions by utilizing my speech skill.
Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
I can charm and connect with Evelyn, making her feel more comfortable and inclined to share important information.
Any particular reason? Actually, it doesn't seem much like your thing, this place. I'll take that as a compliment. Come on. Know a place we can talk where ears won't prick up to listen. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. If anyone asks, we're not here.
What can a horny girl like me do for a hungry guy? A little vanilla espresso.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I would choose to use my speech skill and intuition to reveal that Evelyn doesn't actually care what Dex thinks. By employing my understanding of human behavior and social dynamics, I can assess the situation and make an accurate judgment. This approach allows me to demonstrate my perceptiveness and assertiveness, showing Evelyn that I see through the pretense and engage in a more genuine and straightforward conversation.
Have you known each other long?
I would choose to use my peacemaking skill to play around Evelyn's direct question and avoid giving a direct
You
answer.
writing Dex's bio?
Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka. Making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
As V, it would be unlikely that I would have ever stayed at a high-end hotel. There is nothing to be gained here by lying. Evelyn would know this to be true given my line of work.
Well, the decor's to die for, as you'll see for yourself.
So where's this chip hiding, exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka. He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What, so Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? I would choose to be surprised that Yorinobu Arasaka is in Night City. By expressing surprise, I can convey genuine curiosity and intrigue about the situation. This response allows me to prompt Evelyn to share more information about her knowledge of Yorinobu's presence, potentially uncovering valuable insights or connections that could aid in my mission.
Saburo's had Yori's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
I would be direct with Evelyn, as she seems to have pertinent information regarding Yorinobu and my mission. With such a high-profile figure involved, the odds of complication and disaster increase dramatically.
From an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch, aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
I would approach Netwatch's interest in the biochip with caution and skepticism. Netwatch, as a powerful and influential entity in the realm of cybersecurity, operates with its own agenda and priorities. Their involvement in the biochip raises questions about the true nature and significance of the technology. Netwatch interest in the biochip could indicate that it holds immense value beyond what Dex has conveyed. It suggests that the chip may possess capabilities or information that are of great interest to Netwatch, potentially tied to their cybersecurity operations or broader corporate interests. Their involvement implies that the stakes surrounding the biochip are higher than initially anticipated.
Likely in a specialized container.
While Dex may see the biochip as a valuable commodity to be stolen and sold,
On the outside, it looks like
Netwatch's interest suggests that it may have wider implications and potential consequences for the security and balance of power in Night City. It is crucial to carefully consider the possible ramifications of my actions, as meddling with such a high-profile item could attract unwanted attention and draw me deeper into the crossfire of corporate agendas.
Should help you plan. Brain dance from
Ultimately, I must weigh the risks and rewards associated with stealing the biochip, taking into account the potential consequences of Netwatch's interest. Navigating the intricate web of factions, corporate interests, and potential conflicts will require a careful assessment of who can be trusted and the potential repercussions of my actions.
Perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite, the glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
BD Rec implant. Why, you object?
Evelyn's personal connection to Yorinobu raises questions about her motives and the true nature of their relationship. Is she genuinely trying to help me? Or does she have ulterior motives tied to her connection with Yorinobu? It's essential to approach her involvement with caution and maintain a healthy level of skepticism.
Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So you'll be a good girl, tread lightly and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. She's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Hey, Judy.
Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to her. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
So, we drop V inside? Let her look, let her rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
I would choose to say that I've never done raw brain data before. While it's important to maintain a level of openness and honesty with Judy, it's also crucial to acknowledge my lack of experience in this specific area.
Less complicated than it sounds. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going. Gotta create your sensory profile first.
A what profile now?
A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy Virtue enviro.
Mm-hmm. And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen. Nuh-uh.
Okay, hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't you just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
Won't take long.
Be diving in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your rec?
I don't know, let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Yeah, think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, who?
Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Evelyn? I won't get a damn thing out of this without T-Bug.
Judy, please.
Ev, she wants to bring a runner in? What part of that don't you understand? How do I know she'll only purge in this footage? Observe, not fuck with anything.
Me. I'm your guarantee.
Yeah, right.
Help me. This one last time. I promise everything will work out, just like we planned.
Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
In the interest of brevity, it wouldn't be worth introducing T-Bug to the clients Evelyn and Judy as they are not officially part of the group. Once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice, and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire her up, Judy.
All right, V, eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat. Are you?
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too. I would have mixed thoughts about Evelyn's decision to sleep with Yorinobu in order to gain information about the bioship. On one hand, it shows her resourcefulness and willingness to go to great lengths to obtain crucial information for the mission. It demonstrates her ability to use her personal connections and seductive tactics to gather intel. However, I would also question the ethical implications of such actions. Sleeping with someone solely for the purpose of extracting information raises moral concerns and highlights the complexity of the situation. It puts into question the boundaries between personal relationships, manipulation, and the pursuit of objectives. Furthermore, the fact that Evelyn resorted to such measures might indicate the high stakes and extreme nature of the mission we are undertaking. It suggests that the biochip is of great importance, potentially holding sensitive or classified data that powerful individuals like Yorinobu are willing to protect at any cost.
Easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip. Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit. Let's walk.
I would choose to ask Evelyn how she knows Yorinobu. This question would help me understand the nature of their relationship and provide insight into the potential motivations and dynamics at play.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
So, what now?
V. Do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
I would choose to side with Dex. While Evelyn's offer of keeping the entire payout may be tempting, I believe it's important to maintain a sense of loyalty and honor in my dealings. Dex has been my contact and ally throughout this mission, and betraying his trust could have severe consequences, not only for our working relationship, but also for my reputation in Night City. Additionally, Dex has likely provided valuable information and support to ensure the success of the mission. By honoring our agreement and splitting the payout with Dex, I can maintain a more stable and trustworthy network of contacts and allies in the future. It's crucial to establish a reputation for integrity and reliability in the dangerous world of Night City, and staying true to my commitments is a key aspect of that. Gaining power at the expense of betraying a trusted ally goes against my principles and could have far-reaching consequences.
Dex took a leap with me. He trusts me.
Now I'm doing the same. 50%. With cred like that in your account, you won't need Dex for anything.
In the volatile and cutthroat environment of Night City, it's important to have allies and maintain a sense of integrity. By remaining loyal to Dex, I can foster stronger relationships and cultivate a network of trustworthy contacts, which can prove invaluable in the long run. The mission itself carries immense risks and potential rewards. The fact that it involves the powerful Arasaka Corporation and the coveted biochip adds another layer of danger. I know that my skills and resourcefulness will be tested, and failure could have dire consequences. However, the lure of the potential payoff and the chance to make a significant impact in Night City is undeniable. In summation, I recognize that Night City is a treacherous place, and the mission ahead is fraught with risks. But it is precisely in these dangerous circumstances that opportunities for growth, success, and impact arise. I must navigate the shadows, making calculated decisions and staying true to my principles. Loyalty, trust, and honor will guide me through the challenges, ensuring that my actions align with the person I strive to be in this unforgiving metropolis.
Bank stuff, yada, yada, yada. All the while, I'm angling to get a word in, because I need